Hi, I'm Roger Eagleton with 5 Star Property Management located here in Burlingame, California. Today's video topic is kind of a sensitive one. It's how to fire your property management company, or maybe how to consider firing your property management company and the signs you need to look for. Again, this is kind of a very sensitive topic. It's kind of like, how do you break up with somebody that you're not happy with? When you get to this point, there are definitely signs, but again, just like any relationship, you may not want to acknowledge those signs. Some of the important factors I think you need to consider, though, just from a business perspective, are first and foremost your payments, your income stream. Is your payment to you as the owner being sent out on time on a consistent basis? And are you getting a clear and concise accounting of any charges that have been incurred by you? There should be receipts. There should be a big documentation trail provided for any expenses. If you're not getting that, or if you kind of have suspicions that what you're seeing is not quite correct, that could be a good sign that maybe it's time to look elsewhere. Another thing too is just actually getting a response from the management company. If you give them a call or send them an email and you don't hear anything for 48 hours or 72 hours, that might be a sign that something isn't quite right. They're not necessarily that they're trying to hide anything, but just that you may not have become as much of a priority as you were in the past. And again, it depends on what the relationship has been and what the overall trust factor is. But if you start to get that sense that you're being ignored, that might be another reason to look elsewhere for property management. A third factor would be the quality of the care of the property. If there are not routine inspections that are being carried out, if you feel that the property condition has kind of slid over the years, that is a very important reason to consider switching companies, and not so much for the personal reason, more for liability reasons. If you drive by the property and you notice there are big cracks in the driveway, or the grass is overgrown, looks like things have not been maintained, that can affect you personally as an owner, because ultimately you're liable for the condition of the property if somebody gets hurt, somebody trips and falls. So really that's a very important consideration, is to kind of keep an eye on the property. And if you feel that it's not getting the kind of attention that it should, you might want to look elsewhere for management needs. The fourth one, and this will be the end of them, is really just what your overall level of satisfaction has been with the company. If you are not on the type of basis where you're sending referrals to the company because you're so happy about their service and you're happy with everything they're doing, it really might be time to kind of consider what's going on in the relationship. Property managers are really kind of unique in that our job is really to send you money. We don't ever really collect money from owners. It's always us sending you money. If you think about that, every other relationship you have is people asking you for money. And here we are sending you thousands of dollars every month. So most people look at us on a pretty happy basis. We receive a decent amount of Christmas gifts at the end of the year because, again, it's a very unique relationship where we're not asking you for anything. Our job is to serve as your agent, collect these funds, and send it over to you and let you decide to spend them however you want. But if you've gotten to that point where you just feel it's kind of a one-way relationship and you're not getting that same level of service that you may have had in the past, or things aren't just right or aren't just quite right anymore, feel free to contact us. We can always give you a list of questions to ask any potential future property management companies, or even questions to ask your current management company, and maybe kind of get things back on the right track. Our contact information is listed here below, and we'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you for watching.